Shalom, everyone, once again. I hope that you're doing well today. And this is the second reading I got on earlier. So I don't know who's seeing what, because the last two readings that I did, the tower keeps coming out in the reverse and somebody's trying to do something. So today, those of you who follow me, I'm just doing a live report like I do. If you're new, I'm dealing with a murderer and somebody's got really bad mental problems on my life. And some stupid person is nuts. They don't have their soul or anything. But anyway, I guess I'm underground right now. I don't care. I'm talking to people that are going to get up off my phone in my life. You have no right to do stuff with my electronics. Okay? I don't know what it is you think you're trying to accomplish, but you're going to hell. You're already in hell. I'm talking to the freak that thinks that they can control me, and no, you will never control me. Most I said CIA, told me CIA, and I don't fear you people. I don't fear you people. I have a right to live and move and breathe air and get up and go in and out and be safe because I know God is with me. You can't touch me, fool. Somebody got caught in the act on doing something, okay, is what the Most High told me. I said, good. Most High is going to make our enemies flee 7 ways. You're going to get up off of me. And whoever else you all are doing this crap to people, some people think people are dead and I'm alive. That little life insurance policy is going into nobody's pocket. And what has been left for me, that somebody has tried to come up in here and steal my things and take, you can't take my things. You don't have legal, spiritual right or natural right to take my things. Everything in this realm belongs to God Almighty, and He's the one that gives out gifts to men, and He does it without repentance. You can't take what belongs to me. It's ridiculous. I'm dealing with some demon-infested freak, folks. God did not create people. Look, somebody's all concerned about the money stuff. That's right. We got freaks that are so greedy for gain. They're sitting here crying. Somebody was sobbing over it this morning. Sobbing about crap this morning. Whatever. Anyway, let's just get in here. The Most High said war this morning, and He's the Elohim of war, and there's nothing too difficult for Him. It is safe for people to love, God says, and to walk in it the way that God has commanded us to, and somebody trying to stand in between, I guess, a love situation that if it's from God, you could never stand in between. I don't care what some idiot thinks that they're trying to do in a matter. That is just here right now. So I'm just speaking to somebody is crazy. You don't tell people who they will or will not love. That's their choice. Even if it's wrong, you warn according to what God says. But if they're of accountability, folks, people are going to lie in their own bed for what they do. I don't like people telling me what to do, because God is watching me all day long, every second of every moment. This is coming out in the reverse because yesterday God said there was a judge that was taking a bribe that was getting tempted. He said, you better be wise. I guess we see somebody out here that is not wise. With that in the reverse. Here's your local courthouse in the reverse. With some judge that took a bribe for that money. There's the judge right there at the bottom of the day. It's here. Somebody works for the courthouse and they are not right at all. Shame on you for not having the fear of God. You judge for God, not man. And you see, I'll do a little bribe for you. And somebody's fixing to go up in front of a judge. And this judge has been paid off to be swayed one way or another. And somebody's not getting a fair judgment out here on something. This fixing to go down. Or this is past energy and somebody already got up and did some stuff. There was perjury that came out the other day as well. Yes, there's a boundary out here. Okay, jumps on that courthouse in the reverse. Yes, there's some boundary out here attached to something that is going. Yeah, there's the barrier again. It kept showing so the other day, yesterday as well. Real strong. Well, anyway, some of you all, again, that tower was down. The tower this morning and yesterday, and that's the eyeball. Somebody's trying, and then the monitor came out, and somebody trying to hide something being seen for something around court cases, trying to get it all tickety-tacked so that they can go in there and act like they are the person that they're not, the person that they're trying to kill to step in their shoes to get money for. Ain't gonna take place, ditch. Male or female, I don't care who you are, you're a ditch, and you're going nowhere with this with God. That's ridiculous. You're a freak. You've got the barrier. There is travel out here around something going on. Anyway, there's the wealthy man. Well, anyway, those of you who are traveling for upright purposes, doing some stuff, you're gonna catch a fool. God did say that there are leaders around watching some people. So God just told me not to fear, and I won't. He commands us not to fear. I won't. These freak don't. I get to live long in the earth because I keep the commandments of God, and I loved my parents. And there are certain things that God's got to also be obligated as much as I am to his word. I'm in covenant with God. And so are y'all that's going through stuff. And so I just rest in him. He kept telling us to trust yesterday. Show me these boundaries. Somebody said yes to putting a boundary on somebody out here. Okay? It's something's illegal, but with paperwork in the court. Crazy. Somebody's friends coming out sideways that again, that person that says I'll protect you, oh yeah, and I'll take the money, and I'm also going to do what you want me to do, and I'll protect your side. And somebody's been playing both sides in some crap. Somebody's friend is out here is freaking perverted in some nonsense going on. Anyway, there's some type of a authority figure that is out here, a landlord, a teacher, any kind of authority figure, a judge, whatever, a jailer, whatever that's coming through. There's looting going on out here. And somebody guilty. They know they're guilty. That's why they got to give a bribe. Whatever God's fixing to do, it's going to be huge. He's going to allow you to do all the little things that you think is the right way to go, and something out here who all's involved in this crap. And suddenly, just like that, God's going to put something in and flip something upside down, and every person that thought they were going to be some type of wicked, victorious crap in the earth is going to be just that, a turd in the earth that God's going to say, I get less say, and I rule, and I'm the judge of the earth, and I'm the governor of the earth. And he sent somebody guilty out here. You ain't going to see it coming. So who all's going to get involved in it? God already knows and found out all his enemies, because he is somebody who it tells us that he investigates. And God don't lose. He going to turn somebody's world upside down, because now somebody's cursed and you got to leave the earth now. We don't want your kind in the earth. You're a freak. A co-worker's out here involved in it. Okay, well, anyway, you are. I speak for all collective groups of people. You're an idiot. Throw, fear, river, throwing the finger to show a direction how to walk or to live, and somebody's afraid to do what's right. Ain't that the most crazy? They do have mental problems. That's stupid. Anyway, a true love energy. Yes, it's safe for somebody. Love is what God was just bringing through, and somebody having a cow over some crap. Anyway. A bribe. Okay, it did come out here. And if this is fixing to take place because you guys have upcoming court things going on, God says he will protect you from a presented bribe. But you got to turn it away. I don't care how much. It also came out with this increase in promotion, jumped on the courthouse. It's in the reverse. I don't care how much it's tempting to you, how it would help you pay your bills or do whatever. It's against God's. It's illegal in God's eyes. It's abominable, and it kills you right then and there. And you're there's no forgiveness. You're twice dead. That's perverted energy. Something's out here around a river and stuff like that. Seeing something and perceiving something is here. Jehovah's the one that allows us to see and to hear and to perceive. These people don't give a rip about it. They do crazy stuff for money stuff. They don't care. Thank you for perception, Jehovah. I'm just sitting here with you. And so we're just gonna talk. Let the Most High just come on through and talk to all of us. Whatever you need, just know that God's gonna reveal something. There's a cab driver. There is connected with co-worker stuff. If somebody took a bribe, attached to something going on, thought it was an increase in promotion, something's majorly wrong. They're trying to stay out of the courts or something like that, or they know that there's court attached to some stuff, so now they wicked, because now they're entangled with bribery stuff. Now we know they're perverted. That's why God brought the dog out here. Dog represents a perversion, and bribes go to perversion with God. Okay? Anyway, somebody perverted out here. And so somebody just thought they were going to take somebody's identity and act like they were them and do the cab driving, and the increase in promotion is blowing up in your freaking face. There's a boundary with that. And you're guilty, God says. The guilty card is out here. Paperwork. Yes, it's illegal paperwork. Shut that up. Thank you, Most High. War. War on what? You violated somebody. You kook in your mind to think, how dare you take your stuff back that I stole from you? That's how crazy people are in the earth realm, folks. These psychopaths. Because they think they went to school with all their credentials to sit up there and wear that black robe and do wickedness under it. Okay? Mosiah said they shall fight against us. He says, but I'm with my people. And I'm here to deliver you, saith Jehovah, and I will deliver you out of the hand of the wicked. They're wicked. God's saying it, and I'm agreeing with what my Father says. It's exciting to me because God's letting us see He's fixing to uproot the illegal court system at its root. It's coming up. God's going to get the last say on somebody's stuff out here. That's getting an unjust trial in something's trying to go down, or it did go down, but God said, I'm getting less say in if this already happened. God said everything's enemies tried to steal, He'd give it back to you. Something unseen is here. Okay, or maybe you're dealing with the blind, or a blind connection energy. But somebody is out, God's letting you see that somebody's done some bribery. Look, the word gifts came out. And so somebody thinks that they're going before this judge, and this judge is going to rule. But it's already been, the paperwork's already been drawn up the way somebody paid for it to be. Anyway, doorway. Yeah, we already know something's on the door. Your little device on the door. Go ahead and record however it's going down. I already have asked God about where I stay. I don't care if you're hearing me, seeing me. I don't care. People are being watched on their phones. I don't care. It's been done for years. I'm not moved by you. Whatever your freakazoid problem is out here around your crime. God said this morning it was organized. God says He's going to have the last say. It says, he that digs a pit shall fall therein. So whoever's dug this pit, we talked about those pits yesterday. They're going to fall in it. Like I said, you ain't going to see something coming just like that, because God's going to turn somebody's world upside down. They're getting caught in the act and everything else. He that digs a pit shall fall therein, and he that breaks a hedge, a serpent, shall bite him. We've seen serpents yesterday in the zodiac readings. The Most High is going to provide because somebody is stealing some stuff. Thou shalt not steal. You're cursed. A curse is going into your house. You're a freakazoid to do it. You will die early. Let the word of Jehovah perform over you. If you cannot repent, or you've already missed your space, you better understand God's saying you're guilty for thieving this, thinking it was some type of increase in promotion on you. You're guilty. Thou shalt not steal, and that is the law of the King of Kings. A whore and a ditch. Again, you're a ditch. This ain't going nowhere for you. You're a ditch. Okay? Thank you, Most High. Nothing is too difficult for you. We trust you. We trust you. You're too faithful to fail us. The letter B is out here. Something about a baby. This came out this morning. It's also a joy rune. It's also been secrets. Can go to secrets as well. So the B and the D, something bad in the bed. Okay? So something's taking place. Somebody got pregnant with a monster who is a bad karmic who does some crazy stuff out here. Anyway, these two letters though can either go to resting, again because the bed is about resting, but it's also in the Hebrew it can take you to meanings of a slow secret slander was done somewhere. Okay, and we know that rumor comes out all the time saying that they did it on purpose because they were caught in something. They were trying to thieve stuff, so they just thought they were real clever to do some crap on a person's life. This person knows they're guilty. They're crazy, and they're going to pay for what they've done to people. So anyway, this was a little plot around a relationship in the bed with somebody. It was perverted because the dog goes to perversion. It's nasty. Because we had that child trafficking stuff come on the channel real heavy as well. This younger woman card can just be a younger person. Okay, we'll just take it for that energy that's God's been sending you for talk to your kids, talk to your kids, talk to your kids. And then you have the Jira, I'm interested in something too. So those of you dealing with anything, somebody's just interested in something too. Whether it's love, money, whatever it is. You got freaks out here doing crazy for it. And they cannot have what is not theirs. They have tried to thieve something, and God's going to make them give it back. May God make them bow at your feet and say, I'm so sorry. However, he's got to humble somebody. Let it so be, Yehovah. So the letter J, the D, and the B, the job. And again, your co-worker energy is out here attached to some stuff, and so are mine. Okay? And I like my job, and I like people around me. I question some things, but I just go about my day and just do whatever. But I am dealing with the coworker situation, even beyond the present time. I'm dealing with past coworker people, okay, that's done some real heinous thing, and God's not going to let them get away with it. He's going to give justice to everything that's taking place in my life and yours. We just need to relax. Yehovah is our provider, and he's going to provide. I send you love and light. Y'all pray for me, because it really has been a warfare. And so I pray for you as well that are going through really hard stuff. Nobody has a right to oppress us this way. But God's going to get less say. And so we just need to continue to push on. Okay? We're getting there. Shalom.